All right, are we ready for beans?
Yeah,
Let's
let's do some beans.
bean. Hi, hello everyone.
Hi, hello.
Before we get into it today, we do want to give you a quick announcement. We've been having a bunch of technical difficulties as we fight tooth and nail with the Switch capture card.
You may have noticed that in some of our previous videos, we were like, what if we played Bendy next? And then we're not doing that? It's because we're having some
we're having a hard
technical
time.
difficulties
Bendy is
with
fighting
the
us.
Bendy. Yeah.
So while we wrangle that under our control in what will surely not be a doomed endeavor, and figure out the technical limitations and whatever we have with trying to do games on the Switch, there will be a break in content as we sort stuff out, and just so that we're not like stressed with both trying to work out technical things and also produce videos simultaneously. We will be back and better than ever, but first we have to get all this sorted. So we just want to let you guys know we didn't forget about the LP channel. We're coming back, I swear! Don't leave us! Okay, that's all.
So I brought you a game today.
Thanks! I appreciate it. So tell me about this game, Boo!
This is a weird game compared to our normal stuff because it's a game I actually did all of the art and writing for. So today you get to see my first video game art. Actually, I think technically it's second, but still, first game art where I did all of the art side stuff. So it's terrible just out of the fact that it's my first one.
No self-deprecation. But also, I really do like this opening screen. But yeah, it was like you and someone else worked on putting this together, right? I don't know the other person.
In 2019, my friend came to me and hired me to do art for a video game project he had been wanting to do for a while. And I was like, hell yeah. I like money and doing art and video games. Sounds great. And then once we got into it, I also started doing a lot of like the character design and writing for them as well. But yeah, this is my first video game. TM.
So we're gonna play through the demo of this initial concept. Ooh.
Yes. That is an unreadable notice, which I was trying to make it unreadable, and then people were like, I'm having trouble reading. I'm like, it's supposed to be unreadable. So I failed there. But...
You doing okay? I just don't know what I'm going to do anymore. First things first, I guess I need a new job. Don't we all? I know this is going to be weird, but I think you should give up the corporate life. What? You're always talking about owning a cafe. Anytime you can eat out, you do. You've worked so hard for the last few years, now you have this opportunity. Why spend the next few months looking for a job you're just going to hate? Why indeed. The rent here is so expensive, though. How would I be able to survive working at a cafe? I'm so tired of counting my money. That's why I got this job in the first place. You wouldn't need to if you move. Just pack up your whole life and do something entirely different from what you were doing. There's a small city just north of here. I'm your friend. I know best. I found a posting for a cafe being sold there with an apartment above it, too. Actually, I orchestrated the entire thing. Happy birthday! It's far within what I know you have in savings. I know it seems rather eerie that I've set this all up for you, but I promise it's all above board. Wait, how do you know what's in my savings? Not important. Here, I'll forward you this posting I found. Don't worry about it. Don't ask too many questions. You don't need to take it, but it'd be good to look over it. Wink. Just give it a wink. For me, alright? Everything seems to be going well.
Yes.
Ooh! Walkie sprites. Is that... Just mash your friend into the wall, it's fine. Alright! First day! You're going to be getting customers soon, so let's start stocking up on some beans. I have this all set up, don't worry about it. First, head over to Old Reliable there in the corner. According to the repairman who gave it to me, it's not reliably fast. But it can reliably read minds? What kind of business is this?
It's a bean business.
Does the bean business usually involve telepathy? Because I'm concerned.
Maybe?
Polite.
Oops. I forgot about that. It's fine.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh, I see. Pick what kind of bean. You can have a polite bean?
Yes.
If you're starting to get tired of carrying that bean or... okay. Thanks!
Oops, sorry. I have noticed a problem that I have now, where it's like I've spent so long working on this game, I auto-read everything at the speed of light because I wrote it.
If that steamer can read minds, whose mind is it reading when no one is here? That's a great question. Something about that repairman was spooky. This whole thing is spooky! It's fine, don't worry about it. Can I get a steamed bean of rump? Thanks, friend. I'm not sure if it's a good business practice to point out that the beans look like butts, or if that's the best business practice. Oh man, now this is where I remember to take off my glasses first before I eat it. Thanks. What? What?
Oh.
Brain? You talking to your brain?
You're talking to yourself. I don't know, we didn't know what to put there.
Yo, can I get a steamed bean of rump, please? Yeah, that one today. Is that the only thing you have?
No, we have other ones.
Just butt beans, that's all.
We're just not getting, lucky with the, like, randomizer, I guess.
Oh man, thanks. Wait, no, I need to take a picture first. Almost forgot. I'm a millennial.
Here, can...
Oh my goodness.
See, now we have a coffee bean.
Okay.
Oh, I don't want that one.
What is a polite bean?
So originally we're gonna have
Football.
like different what's it called, bean types that you could steam and stuff. There's a lot in this project that was like, okay, we're gonna do this, and then we didn't.
It's
We weren't like able due to time and
we'll
stuff.
Get to that in the update. When it's windy like this, it's perfect for a walk. All the trees sing a soft song to you. Oh. Thanks. Enjoy your walk. Oh, I see there's weather outside. Are there any cheat codes to owning a business? I want to speedrun this. Have you tried looking behind everything for secrets? No, but I guess I will now. For some reason, all of these are glued to the floor. Or maybe our legs just don't bend. Haven't quite figured that one out yet! I do want to appreciate, because I have seen like the art for this already, so I did, I changed my route for a month of intense training and a whole new shop opens up. Maybe I should do that more often. I really like your hoodie, though now it's going to be hard not to swing by here. I'm Nikolai. But I've seen like the art for this while you were working on it, but I do want to appreciate that it's like, yeah, I'm gonna open a cafe. It's called the Beanery. What, coffee? No, we sell beans, obviously. Just various large beans. What did you think that we sold? Steamed bean of sport, please. No whip. Aha.
No, give me the other one. Thank you.
Sorry. And here it bean. Have a thanks. Have a tip. Well, you guys have fun. Seems like they're getting along well. I've never actually tried beans before, but sometimes you just need to leap into the unknown. Cool.
I can talk to you more.
I refuse to give up my aesthetic just for a bit of comfort. Exercise is already uncomfortable. Might as well look good while doing it.
He is one of my favorite characters that I came up with.
Can I get a steamed bean of breakfast? Thanks, friend.
Luckily, that's the one we already had.
Oh, good job we have the mind-reading machine. Oh, okay. So,
please.
What is the mind-reading quality of this machine? Is it picking what you'll need, or is it just, like...
If you do have someone who ordered a thing, it should... Oops. It should put the one that you need in first, I believe.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if we actually had anything that, like... Wait, did I just put a sport bean in there? Different one. I don't know if we actually had anything in the code that did the, like,
bean
what's it called?
Infusion. Oh, there's new music. I see.
Yes. Did I go past steamed? Where'd it go? Okay, there we go.
The machine is decreed!
Oops.
Already steamed this bean! What are you doing, me? Big mood. Sitting on the dock of the bean. Rainy day on bean. Okay. Bean. These are all bean songs.
Yes. Sometimes the tapping.
Boy, y'all get a room. This cafe almost feels like it's not supposed to be part of the city, but in a good way. It'd be cool if some mythical creatures walked in next. Thanks, Sydney. Can I get a steam bean of sport, please? Yeah, that one today. What? Are you sportsman, Sydney? Oh man, thanks! Wait, no, I need to take a picture first. Okay, their receive text is the same.
Yeah.
Trust me, this look will never go out of style. No, absolutely not. Hot Topic is forever.
But yeah, you can only make steamed beans, and there is a lot of repeating dialogue because there's only so much dialogue I can shove in at once.
Oh, I see there's a gamer and a blogger in your lovely shop. This is excellent, though. He wants to make friends with everyone. Hopefully he drags all his friends in here, and maybe his online friends will find their way here too? Oh, you're giving us hints about our customers. Well,
Yeah.
They seem to be getting along well.
You can also do this.
Bye! Goth Sport refuses to leave. He's reclaimed the bean.
Okay, bye.
Oh, it's nighttime.
Yeah. No, Sport Lady, come in here.
Look, you just opened. Right now, people are browsing, and oh, you don't have to worry about sweeping for now. I've got it covered. But when I go back home, I'll make sure to leave you the broom. Thanks. When does the Beanery close? Oh, hello. A bean cafe. It's been so long since I've seen a bean cafe. I like his nails. This is splendid. Who am I? My name is Hector Seymour. I'm your new favorite customer for now. I honestly don't think I noticed the last time a new place opened up in the city. Sometimes when places are this big, you do the same thing every day. It's hard to keep track of the small things.
I found a
typo.
What do you
it's
want?
hard to keep track.
No, I don't have that one.
Give us a sec. Give us a quick sec. Oh, I see. Yeah. Is there skill involved in roasting them? Oh yes. Can I get a steamed bean of breakfast, please? I expect your best. Lovely, lovely. I look forward to enjoying this thoroughly. I plan to spend all day sitting here savoring this single bean. It's Sudoku with the boxes and numbers. I got into it a few years back. This is my 42nd book. I'm not leaving this establishment until I finish it. Hard to eat beans quickly when your glasses steam up right away. Yeah, but that's the mark of a good hot bean. Yeah, I guess so. That relatable bean feel. Have you checked behind everything for secrets? Oh, reliable, huh? I haven't seen that brand of bean steamers around in a long time, but the name doesn't lie. They're magic, you know. Oh, bunch of dehydrated beans. My provider sent. Oh. Is there skill in... Oh, day 1 complete. You served 8 orders. Your community impact was wonderful, and you had 39 conversations. You know what? Okay, quick aside. I would love for something to pop up at the end of the day and tell me how many conversations I've had. I think that would be great. Oh, big boy bean jam.
There really isn't any like skill to like do this other than know which things you do in what order.
Okay. So it's just you have to do this set of things while you have customers, and then presumably as things get more intense and you have to manage more beans and you have to do this for more beans, then Oh, you have somebody else heading in. I just noticed you have the little things over on the left. Hey, new shop! Hell yeah! Oh, I'm so glad! I love seeing new places pop up on my workouts. My name's Gemma. I can let you know now. You'll be seeing me a lot, ha! Everyone's little awkward laughs are cute. Yo, can I get a bean?
Or bean. Oh my gosh, they really like getting stuck behind the table there.
I teach sword fighting and fencing classes a few blocks away, actually. Maybe we can set up a deal. You bring a catering order of beans, I'll give you a few lessons for free. Ever wanted to learn how to handle a blade? I've never seen someone pull off that look so confidently. He asked me about the listing for this place and was talking about ghosts? Who are you talking about, Anne? On one hand, utterly ridiculous. Ghosts aren't a thing. On the other hand, can't find any information about the previous owner anymore.
Cool! That is a misplaced bit of dialogue because that's only supposed to show up when the like emo jogger is in here.
Oh, but... okay.
Whoops, there's a bug. I did not pay attention on what she wanted. Okay, good. I was right. Yay!
This is gonna hit the spot! Think I might run an extra block just for fun, after I eat this, of course. Amazing. You have a cool eye scar. Hey, what do you say we take that steamer for a spin? Oh, you've got the wrong art. Or the wrong name, I'm not sure.
Wrong name, yeah. That was their original name, and I was like, no, I want to rename to something that's like further away from what we had already for some of the other characters.
Oh, okay.
Bean.
This looks amazing. I knew you could do it. Pay no attention to my name tag. It's from work. My work? I'm not currently working. Just kind of waiting to see where the wind takes me. Relaxing meanwhile. Oh. I hope that's treating you well. It's cliché, but I love the feeling of wind in my hair. It's the one time I let it down. If you're just walking around in the city, you definitely need at least a hoodie. Unless you're me, but I run everywhere. I'm my own furnace. So it says you got points for conversations. Does that have a mechanical effect, or was that planned to eventually have a mechanical effect?
That was going to, like, a lot of this we want to have more for, like, getting to know the community and the characters than anything else. So the conversations thing is kind of important in terms of, like, you would get to know the characters and then get more available conversations. The more you talk with them.
So the more you talk to people, the more you learn about them, the more likely they are to offer to invite all their friends, that sort of a thing.
Mm-hmm. And also, like, there's going to be kind of like a slight, just going for making the most money isn't going to leave you happy. That's kind of why you left the other job. So that's specifically why, like, points aren't as determined by getting orders right and stuff.
Oh, that's neat. Okay.
Or not as determined as getting as many orders.
Okay.
You do want to get them right.
Yeah. Can I get a... Oh, yeah, that's right. We've already met you. Oh, the bean of breakfast is the one that looks like a coffee bean. I see. Do they get unhappy if you give them the wrong bean?
They do get unhappy if you give them the wrong bean. They also get unhappy if you ignore them.
Oh.
And that was going to be another thing. All these people who are walking outside that look the same. There's a character that maybe she'll eventually walk in that is also one of them, but they're like the corporate workers. And originally the plan was to have them come in and they would wait very little and demand your service right away, and they would not care if you tried to talk to them beyond, please give me the bean. So that there's a element of balancing there where it's like, okay, you do need to serve them quickly if you want them to like you, because otherwise they're just going to be like, no, this is wasting my time. But also, you need to figure out how to talk to them so that they aren't just
coming in and doing that and not participating. Let me know when you cycle back around to those better tracks again. Oh. You don't appreciate our musical choices? Do you have preferred music?
Yes.
They have preferred music?
Yes.
Oh.
They're fighting for the bean counter.
No, I want my bean. No, I want my bean. Wood flooring is a nice touch, but not one I've seen in a long time. I need to check the records for this building sometime. I have a lot of opinions on architecture. When I actually got the scar while climbing the mountain when I was a teenager. It's not related to swords at all. There's this huge rock slide that came out of nowhere and... No, wait. Where's the SAOP? Oh, Sydney's here! Oh, you guys know each other? That's neat. I regret not having a broadsword on me. Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. Why, if you can just carry around a broadsword, why would you not always have one on you, is my question.
Sometimes you need to have different swords on you. You can't always
have to have
that
the right sword for the occasion. That's our other game. The other game where you play as Gemma. Have to make sure you have the right sword on for the social situations in which you find yourself. I think the rain gives my hair a certain stylish look that others end up paying hundreds of dollars for. Soaked wet and plastered to my head. It's great. Oh, I didn't notice it was raining. You'd think after all this time we'd waterproof technology already, right? Maybe someday. So you find them in different weather, you get different conversations.
Ah, you're back.
Hello. I knew you'd be back. Ha, you met Hector. Isn't he great? Which one was it? Oh, the Sudoku guy. He retired right after I started working in the same offices. Shame. He brought a life to those walls not many others have.
But yeah, originally we were gonna have, like, more standard dialogue choice options and stuff. But we couldn't figure out the, like, internal system for that.
Oh, okay.
So then I was like, okay, we do want to have varied dialogue. We don't want them just saying the same thing every time. How do we do that? And came up with, like, having them react to the music, the weather, pretty much went through a bunch of the, like, different values in the game for other stuff and was like, can they react to this value? Sure, okay.
Okay. This is the steaming bean tutorial. Make sure the setting matches what the customer wants with the crank. I'm friend divorcing you if you tell me you can't open the bean door. Wow! Appreciate your support.
I clicked that too soon. I hope it's a bean sport. Yay.
I really like how cozy it is in here. Reminds me of the woods. What? What? Not a lot of people explore outside of the city anymore. You must not have been outside the city in a long time if you walk into a cafe and go, ah, yes, the woods, nature.
That is something that it tells about the storyline. Exactly that.
Are there... I'm sure this is a like planned for later in development thing. Is there stuff other than old reliable? Can you upgrade to a different bean maker? What?
She's here. Wait, no, is she gonna leave? No. No.
Oh.
She left.
Oh boy.
The day ended. Oh.
Oh. 36 conversations and had a wonderful impact on the community. Good work.
Yeah, we had plans on, like, okay, you could upgrade the machine. The first upgrade was essentially going to be, like, get rid of this rusty spot that is very hard, as you can see by the, like, amount of time
it, like, doesn't go right away. I see.
And then have other things that are more, like, streamlined in, processing the beans.
Okay. Does the demo last for a certain number of days, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Today is our last day.
Oh, okay. Ah, Hector's here.
Hector, what do you want? Hey. Sport. Is that the one I have? No. Dang it.
Alas.
And then we're also gonna have a thing where you could continue to upgrade the machine to the point that it kind of like overtook the shop if you wanted it to be automated.
Oh.
And kind of removed the aesthetic of the shop because you've gone back to that very like steel metal aesthetic that
if you industrialize too much.
yeah.
Oh.
And then I guess spoilers if we ever continue this game, which I feel like if we do, it's going to be very far off. It might be a lot rewritten, but some of the original ideas for like how to upgrade the bean machine without industrializing is there's a character that would, once you befriended them, would do upgrades for you that
Oh,
were
I see.
more like
so if you
quality of life.
stick with the community, then you'll get something that fits the community's needs better. Steamed beans are great, but have you ever started thinking about what else you could be making with beans? No.
Which is also another hint towards the plans we had, because it was originally going to be like steamed beans and then also other bean foods.
Good old bean bread. If you ever need photos for like advertisements or whatever, here's my business card. Oh, neat. I usually take pictures of wildlife, but I think I could do this place justice. You take pictures of wildlife and you think this feels like the woods?
Compared to everything else in the city.
That's it. And then the 9 goes here, and this one goes here. I love the idea that he's like reacting to this like he's watching a sports game. And there's the last 7. Watching him perform Sudoku is actually like entertainment. I haven't picked up a Sudoku book in forever. I thought they were out of print. But I guess people thought Beaneries were no longer running. You know, that good old normal thing that we all know about? We're all fools if we think something doesn't exist just because it's not in our circle. This is really charming. Aw, bye Hector. You're my favorite. This is a neat place to chill out, play games, relax. I hope there's more people here soon. I want to make friends with the locals. Gotta get what's-his-face to Roscoe to take pictures and do ads. Rock, paper, scissors, tell me decide which flavor I'm ordering next. I'll be breakfast, you could be sport, and Taya's rump.
Ah, yes.
Come in. Max 1 employee! A new shop nearby. Perfect, I needed something like this. My name, not important. I'm not interested in hanging around. I have work to be doing. Come order a bean.
Which I know we will not get this dialogue now because of how we've played, but there is a piece of dialogue that if you get her first, or if you talk to her first, she is very shocked that you would pick her out as your first customer.
Oh, that's cute.
Is the rarest dialogue in the game.
I need a steamed meat of sport to go.
She has not made it completely off the screen. Hello.
Satisfactory. Our 84th building is only a block away. Don't be surprised to see so many of us nearby. I like how he says no whip, implying that you would normally put whip on these things. Like, what kind of food is this? The old style of buildings is rather unique. I don't see them much nowadays. This one looks well maintained for its age. Cool, thanks! There are plenty of others like me since the company uniforms do this, but I'll admit, one of them before might have been me.
Because you snuck in the one time and then left.
Left without buying anything. We saw you. You're not slick. It's the ghost of architecture past coming to haunt me. Asking me how did I ever let new projects slip so far away from this art. Which, honestly, I'm starting to ask myself now, too. Nikolai, are you alright, buddy? Oh, this music is nice. I could listen to this one all day. I'm going to put it into the jukebox 84 times. With one, it's not unusual in the middle. I see you got dehydrated beans on sale. Not your own, though? Don't you know it's always best to grow your own beans? Have you ever thought of making your own blends?
Wait, no, say something about Hector.
What, you never seen someone jogging in heated subject gear before? Glad to know I'm the coolest jogger you've ever met, then.
I forgot about that line.
I believe most people stand at the register when they're going to order food. Stop talking to me. Not sure why you're talking to me over here. If I wanted your presence, I would make it known to you. Ooh. I've never seen you before. Oh, thank goodness. Do you know how long I've been looking for a new place to camp out at? Wait, no, that sounds weird. I'm totally going to buy food, I swear. I might just also hang around your tables for a good while in between buying food. It's good for you, though. Makes your place look busy, but not too busy. I'm overselling myself, aren't I? You don't have to justify your presence in a restaurant. My name's Beatrice. It's nice to meet you. If you haven't tried it yet, steam some beans during your downtime. I'm one of those old guys who tells you how to do your job. While freshly made ones are best, there's an art to the pre-steamed taste, too. I love him. Thank you. See, I told you I'd buy something. Can't tell what time it is because it's raining. Hey, you're open tomorrow, right? No, I think the demo's over then. I'm gonna stop by again, and if you have some downtime between orders, maybe we can talk about you some more? I'd like to get to know you better. I might have a crush on you already. Hector, don't leave. I've seen places pop up and shut down overnight so many times, but I have a feeling. Yes, a rather interesting feeling. Thanks for that, Almas. I saw Nikolai in here. He's a good kid, very passionate about his work. I should catch up with him sometime, see how that new Central Square plan is going. Oh, sweet. Can we ask Nikolai about the Central Square plan now? Beatrice, what are you up to? Okay, stay focused. I don't know how you shorten my name. The sooner you write this, the sooner you can start getting critiques. Oh, are you a writer? Cute. And, rejections, of course, but maybe not. Oh, I love her. Nikolai, tell us about Central Square Project. Don't let stereotypes deceive you. I'm one of the city's top planning engineers. What? Oh. How else could I afford to dress this nice? Incredible! Hot Topic is the top of style! I'm excited. Maybe you'll have more beans in the future? I just suddenly had this feeling. This place feels almost liminal. What will happen next? Nikolai, you have so much going on. Maybe something unexpected. Wouldn't that be a treat?
Yes, I know. I'm sorry. I double-clicked. I'm so sorry.
My hair? One of my roommates does it for me. Actually, she experiments on me, but it always looks good, so... Well, yes, my eyeliner is still perfect through this rain. Thank you for noticing. Plus, thanks for letting me hang around. I think for the first time in forever, I've been getting some writing done. Which is good, because it's my job. Let me know if you ever want to go up the mountain.
Dang it.
I just always want another excuse to go up there. I like that this person, I'm sorry, our like friend Anne, who's like, yeah, ghosts aren't real. That's silly. Also is like, yeah, you know what's good about this bean steamer is it's psychic. Cute girl with a lot of style hanging out here before. I think she's a writer. Yeah, she is. She's so expressive. Sounds like her life is tough. Maybe you should grab her number for me so I could take her on a de-stressing date. Yeah! Incredible. Thanks, Anne.
The reason the machine is self-selecting is because we were originally going to have a selection shelf, and then it didn't happen. So we were like, we need some way for people to not get frustrated with the RNG constantly giving them the wrong bean.
Did you see her? She could bench press me! What the heck? Are you talking about people who aren't here again?
Yes.
I want to be bench pressed by a beefy lady like her and the ice car! Woof! And please, I don't know if I agree with her music taste though. And please, stop being thirsty in the Beanery. Oh, cute. Hey, now's your chance. Go talk to her. My apartment is packed tight, and not everyone's respectful of the quiet roommates rule, so, I like to get away whenever I can. Rent is cheap, though. You've met Cinny, right? He has such an active imagination. I really want to talk to him about his games sometime when I'm not busy. I think he could provide a fresh perspective on some of my stories, too. Only hold 4. Once you get enough money, we'll find you a new one. We're not counting money, but just whenever you get enough. How much money have you made so far? Don't worry about it. I'm keeping up with it for you. A lot of places around here are so focused on efficiency. It's been a while since I'd seen anyone just browsing a shelf. Sometimes I feel bad. My family isn't doing too well off. My old job made a lot of extra money, but it wasn't worth the stress. Oh hey, you ever thought about working at a beanery? Look at that grin. I told you it was gonna be fun.
You're back. No!
No, come back!
we used to have a really bad spinning problem when people went through the doors and we're not quite sure why.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh! Hey, I recognize that guy. Thanks for playing your first day. That's all we have for now. There's a lot more we'd like to do. Aw! Oh, this is really good! I had a fun time! Oh.
That is the Beanery game that...
Oh my goodness! Well, this was fun.
Thank you for giving voices to all my characters. It was wonderful.
I'm so glad. No, this is fun. I really enjoy the different characters that you guys came up with. I think they're really fun. It's just Nikolai has so much going on.
I feel like it's pretty obvious that he might have been my favorite, even though like my original setup for him wasn't super, like, I was trying to put together a bunch of different values in characters that were not usually seen in characters. So and also I am a big fan of pushing the narrative that like tattoos and dyed hair does not make you any less of a good like worker or anything.
Yeah. So I look like this, and I'm also an extremely high-level employee, and I jog. Oh. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm sorry I doubted you. My favorite's Hector. I'm sorry. Maybe it's because I like doing his voice, but my favorite's Hector. Oh my goodness, this is fun. Well, thank you so much for sharing this. Everyone,
Yes.
please like this video to support Boo's cool art. And it'll be a little bit before we get back in. Fingers crossed for Bendy and the Ink Machine. But we'll see how technical things go, and hopefully we'll be back before too long with more videos and more games. So thank you all so much. That's it. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Oh shoot! You know what we should have done is say more about where to get it, because there was like the.
We can the. So I feel like just putting the link in the description will be best, because you need to have a Windows computer for one.
It's
You
like
cannot play
not
it.
very optimized for
No.
distribution.
You also need to have a controller to plug into your computer, because the keyboard won't work.
I don't know. This is the kind of thing that I feel like there should be more of just in the world, because you see people who want to get into games and don't know where to start, and it's like, this is where you start, is you make a thing that maybe doesn't work perfectly, but it's cute and it has a lot of personality, and then you make another thing.
Yeah. I mean, that's like at the beginning of the thing where I'm like, it's the first one, so obviously it's not great. Like, that's what I meant in terms of like, I never expected it to be. Yeah, it's not terrible, but like it's my first one, and it's meant to be unpolished, because I have to get the first crappy one out before I get the good ones.
Yeah. Oh man, well, this was fun actually. I had a good time.